there, Leo, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of January the 25th through to the 31st. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Leo. First up, we have the Four of Wands in the upright, followed then by Major Arcana, the Tower in the reverse. Next, we have the Three of Wands upright, followed then by the Five of Cups in the upright, and lastly, we have the King of Wands upright. Okay, so your overall energy, Leo, is pretty good. We've got the Four of Cups in the upright position, or Four of Wands in the upright position. This is that we have arrived. This is that feeling like, yes, stability is here. We have accomplished something. So this week, you could be feeling like you have accomplished a goal, maybe that you've been working on for a while. There's an accomplishment here now, or you put the finishing touches on some things. Sometimes the Four of Wands can represent some kind of celebration, can be like, I call it the housewarming party. Say, for example, if you're, building a home and you finally hit the completion of it, and then it's like, yes, we're finally done with that. It could be a completion of a course, say, for some of you, if you've been taking a course, this could be the completion of that. So it's something to celebrate. We have completed that. For others of you, this could be about a relationship. Maybe you're having a small wedding or something like that, or planning a wedding, and it's time to get together with some people and do that. So whatever, it's very hard with these general reads because it's going to be different for all of you, because it's only take what resonates, right? So if it resonates for you, you'll know it, and if not, then you can try checking out your moon, rising, and even your Venus sign to go to Cafe Astrology and punch in your birth date and so forth, and it'll give you free of charge the full your full astrology chart if you don't know where your moon and Venus and so forth is. But anyway, getting back to the Four of Wands, is beautiful energy. This is where we reach a summit, a level of success. We are celebrating said success. So very nice to have as your overall. Coming right at the beginning of the week, we have Major Arcana, the Tower in the reverse position. Gemini got this very same card in the same position. This could be about avoiding what could have been a disastrous situation sometimes. The Tower in the upright position can point to anything from, say, shocking news that comes out of the blue we didn't see coming, to a disastrous situation, to something that, whoa, where did that come from? So when the card is in the reverse position, this can point to bypassing what could have been a disastrous situation. Now, we bypass it sometimes by luck. And it's funny, because I had mentioned to Gemini in the Gemini reading that Gemini and Leos are the ones that do tend to have in my personal experience from the Geminis and Leos I have known, do tend to get lucky in situations where, it could have been, curtains, and all of a sudden, there's a comeback, right? So this is very funny that this came up in that respect. But some of you, maybe you are dealing with a Gemini, and maybe this is happening to you. If this is your business partner, or you're in a relationship with a Gemini, this is something that could have a situation that could bypass both of you together, and that would make sense. Or if you have your moon in Gemini or something like that. But whatever, Gemini or not, you're still bypassing what could have been a disastrous situation. Sometimes the Tower in the upright position, like I said, can point to shocking information. And sometimes when it's reversed, can point to suppressed information that needs to come out. And it's not. It's being suppressed or held back for some reason. But it's paired up here with this Three of Wands in the upright position. Very progressive energy. This is where we move from point A to point B. Now we're at point C, and we're going to point D. You're already here. Maybe for some of you, this is the same situation. You've been building towards something, and maybe you're just at the beginning of the week, you're almost there, and now you get there and you're already, planning the celebration, or you're celebrating it. Three of Wands is where we've taken the initial spark or the initial opportunity, and we've taken it and sort of stayed the course, and we've moved from one step to the next step to the next step. So this would be good in terms of if some of you could be moving, you could be, like I said, building a home or something like that, or building a business or what have you, or going to studies where you're about to, hit that sort of pinnacle point where you get your certificate and you can actually work in the field that you want, and that kind of thing. So very progressive energy, really, really nice at the beginning of the week for you. Moving towards the weekend, we do have the Five of Cups here in the upright position. The Five of Cups in the reverse position is where we're healing from a situation. When the card is in the upright position, this is something that could be still kind of fresh on the emotional front. Sometimes this can represent loss, sorrow, sadness. This is where we're not looking at the two cups behind us still full of promise. We're sort of focused in on what has just happened, what we have just lost. Like this card will come up for, if we lose a person out of our lives, maybe they move away, or maybe, they're no longer in our lives for some reason. Could be, loss of a pet or something like that. So we're sort of focused in on that because it's something sad that has just happened. So, and again, don't worry about it if it's not resonating for you. It's not your reading. Just, move on. But the thing is with the Five of Cups is, like I said, it's not good to stay in that energy too long. But if this is something fresh, something that has just happened, Leo, it's healthy to feel the grief, to feel the mourning, to feel the sadness. Because, we feel sad when something, happens in that capacity. So it's a sad feeling, could just be a sad moment. The rest of the reading looks pretty good, but there could just be an emotional loss here. Maybe for some of you, you have been forced to move on. Maybe you've had to, maybe move to a new home or something like that, and you're settled into your new home, but maybe you're sad that, and you miss your old home, that kind of thing, or you miss your old job, or you're sad because, you've now been sort of repositioned, or you've been, moved on, and now you're just sort of, oh, I really feel sad. I feel, I miss that old position, that old job, that old relationship, or what have you. Maybe you're just feeling a moment. It could just be a moment in time, a snapshot in time for you. For others of you, maybe there's something that has happened, towards the end of the week that's making you feel sad. But it's okay. We have to feel how we have to feel. Life is not always, rainbows and puppy dogs, although, we would love it, but it's just not the reality of life. Sometimes we have to, you got to take the bad with the good, right? And the last card we have here is the King of Wands in the upright position. Look at you coming up in your own reading. You're on the right track here, Leo. Whatever it is you're doing, the King of Wands is a court card. Could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is fire energy, that of Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. You could be dealing with another person who's, maybe this is your business partner, spouse, or what have you, or your friend or a family member who is another air or fire sign. But it could also just be you embodying these energies of the King of Wands as a go-getter. This is a person, much like the Queen of Wands, that wants to get things done, likes action, likes to move towards things. You've got a lot of wand energy here, a lot of movement forward, a lot of things going on here, but this is taking action, no longer being idle, no longer sitting back. This is where we want to get moving. Maybe some of you have an emotional moment or an emotional regret, towards the end of the week, but then you find yourself sort of picking yourself up by the bootstrap and you move on. That's what the King of Wands does. Doesn't let any grass grow under his feet or her. Remember, the cards are general or gender neutral. So there you go. That is your reading, Leo. I really hope it helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.